Hello everyone, I'm Nick, and today I'll be going through each of my 7 income streams as someone who works as both a financial advisor and, much more interestingly, a TikToker. For each income stream, I'll go over 4 key details. What I do, how I started, my tips, and of course, how much I actually make from each income stream. Now, I'm disclosing how much I make not to flex, because there are plenty of people out there doing much better than me, including basically everybody down in the recommended videos column down to the right. But to be as transparent as possible and give myself a nice frame of reference when I look back on this video in 6 months, a year, or even a couple years down the road. And more importantly, I want to prove to you that there is a ton of opportunity in the world. So don't be afraid to start something because it might end up changing your life. Before we jump in, I should probably give you a little background info on myself because I really haven't properly introduced myself on any of my platforms in quite a while. I literally just turned 26 years old. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in finance from the University of Minnesota back in 2017. So yeah, I am getting pretty old and I'm currently still living in the great cold state of Minnesota. Growing up, my parents were and still are both blue-collar workers who drilled in my head that I needed to go to college, get a valuable degree, and get a high-paying job so I don't ever have to do the same work they do or live under the same financial constraints that we had to. Money wasn't exactly plentiful in our household growing up, so from a young age I started hustling and making some money on my own and voraciously reading basically every personal finance blog on the internet to learn exactly what to do with it. Long story short, I went to college, got a degree in finance, found out that I did not want to work a corporate finance gig in a cubicle farm for the next 40 years, and was lucky enough to find a great job as a financial and tax advisor during my last semester, which is a job that I'm still working today. Before we get to my first income stream, make sure you smash the like button and post notification bell, and of course subscribe if you want to learn more about money. That brings us to income stream number 1, my day job. I started out as an intern making $20 an hour, which wasn't exactly phenomenal money compared to the other gigs I could have worked at the time, but it did allow me to get my foot in the door and prove myself as a valuable contributor to the firm. When I was getting close to graduating college, my boss came to me with a full-time offer. He wanted me to join on for $50K per year plus a 10% annual bonus. Now this is a perfectly fine salary, but because I've already proved myself to be a valuable contributor to the firm, and I know how difficult it would be to find a replacement if I left, I decided to negotiate. I pulled average starting salary data from my college, which said that average new graduates with my degree earn between $55 to $60K starting off, and I let my boss know that I was in talks with another company that had a starting salary of $60 to $65K. This was all done in one email, by the way. My boss responded to my email, and just like that, my starting salary was raised to $65K plus a 10% bonus. Your starting salary is the most important indicator of how much money you'll make over the course of your entire career because every subsequent raise is based off of that one number. Make sure you negotiate it as aggressively as you can. As far as what I actually do at my day job, basically everything. I kid, but because my firm is only comprised of 3 people, myself, my boss, and our admin assistant, I have to wear many different hats. We provide full service financial and tax advisory along with tax preparation to high net worth individuals. So we essentially help the rich get richer. I'm coming up on my 4th year at the firm, and along the way I've earned both the EA and the CFP designations. EA stands for Enrolled Agent, which basically means I've been approved by the IRS to prepare and sign individual, business, and other entities' tax returns. And CFP stands for Certified Financial Planner, which basically means that I've taken a bunch of tests that prove I know what I'm talking about when it comes to advising clients on a wide spectrum of financial topics. And finally, what I'm actually earning at my day job today. I've received graduate raises every year since I started, going from $65K to around $75K my first couple years, and I've taken on a lot more responsibility in 2021, so my cash compensation this year is bumped up to $100K, which is awesome. I had no idea I'd be making so much money so soon after college, especially in a lower cost living area like Minnesota. To be honest though, the work is pretty draining and I only really enjoy like 20% of what I do on a good day. So if my content creation income continues to take off, I'd really think about leaving this job behind and pursue something I'm actually passionate about. To wrap this section up, that $100K is split between a salary and a bonus, but to make things simple, we'll say I make $100K divided by 12 is $8,300 per month for my day job. Speaking of things I leave my day job for, TikTok! If you're watching this, considering I only have a handful of subscribers on YouTube, chances are you first saw me on TikTok, where I'm at around 640 followers at the time of this video. My very first TikTok video was just over 1 year ago, August 27th of 2020. Obviously, the whole pandemic lockdown thing was going on, which is what spurred many other creators to jump on the platform, but I was also at a place in my day job where it was getting so boring and repetitive that I needed a creative outlet. Fun fact, I had 2 gaming YouTube channels in high school, Beach Hippopotamus and the Beach Hippo if you want to look them up, that were fairly successful and gave me the itch to start creating. Now, I stopped posting on these channels almost completely when I got to college, but after a couple of years in the real world, I realized that I was a creative at heart and needed to be doing something like this to be fulfilled. My first Nick Talks Money venture wasn't on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube. Remember when I said I voraciously read basically every finance blog on the internet when I was a kid? Yeah, I tried making a blog called Nick Talks Money back in 2019. Surprisingly enough, it's near impossible to get any organic reach with a brand new blog in a crowded space like personal finance, so that only lasted a couple months before I decided to hang it up. Then in early 2020, I was introduced to TikTok, though at the time it was just a bunch of country folks flexing their trucks and lip syncing, "Somebody better call the law and take them outside and about to brawl." But as 2020 wore on and TikTok's popularity exploded, I decided to make an account and see if there was anybody on there making personal finance content. Lo and behold, I found accounts like Priceless Tay and Johnny Finance that proved there was a market for this kind of content. So I started making videos and was absolutely astounded at the level of organic reach that TikTok provides. I'm unfortunately not one of those people that posted 1 or 2 videos and blew up right away. My first 10 or 20 videos were bad. But guess what? TikTok still showed them to people. One of the biggest attractions TikTok provides content creators is the ability to obtain organic reach. If you post something, tens if not hundreds of people are guaranteed to see it. If you post something on YouTube with 0 followers, nobody will see it. If you post something on Instagram with 0 followers, nobody will see it. If you make a blog, okay, you get it. Let's get to what I actually do on TikTok and how I monetize it. I make videos that teach basic concepts of personal finance, investing, and taxes, and sprinkle in some videos that show you how to save money in certain situations, like when buying a car or paying for a hospital bill. Because I'm in the finance space, financial companies want me to promote their products. The personal finance space is among the most lucrative niches across the internet, as financial companies are willing to pay much more to acquire a new user than a meditation app would, for example. This is why finance YouTuber CPMs, or the amount they're paid per 1,000 views, are between $50 to $60, while an average YouTuber CPM is closer to $10. As far as what I and other finance TikTokers get paid for promoted posts, the standard rate is about $500 to $1,000 per sponsored post. Because I'm at 600,000 plus followers, I can expect to command between $3,000 and $6,000 per sponsored post. Now, I don't yet have any consistent long-term brand partnerships like some of my peers do, so this income can be pretty sporadic, but I tend to make between 7 to 8K per month in brand deals. My Instagram following has just recently eclipsed 10K, so hopefully I'll be able to charge an additional fee to repost sponsored content from TikTok onto Instagram and receive more money for no additional work. And to those of you that hate on sponsored content, the sponsor is literally paying creators to make content for you guys. If we were being compensated by them, we need to ask our fans to pay us to justify the immense time commitment we put towards making content. Brand deals aren't my only source of income from TikTok. We also have the Creator Fund. You can join TikTok's Creator Fund once you reach 10,000 followers, and it pays you based on the number of views your TikToks receive. But before you get your hopes up, it pays you far less than YouTube's $50 plus CPM. Like, we're talking pennies on the dollar. The exact formula they use to calculate earnings isn't disclosed publicly, but I get millions of views per month and only get a couple $100 from the Creator Fund. It's much more of a small bonus for making content than it is a reliable, significant source of income. If you plan to start posting on TikTok, ensure you have a plan to monetize outside of the Creator Fund if you want to make any significant money. Speaking of starting a TikTok, I did promise you some tips, so here are my top 4 tips for starting and monetizing a TikTok page. 1. Choose a niche. For example, personal finance. 2. Do research on lighting and audio before posting your first video. They are key. 3. The first 3 seconds of every video should be a hook that elicits emotion, and you should end each video with a call to action like follow to learn more about money. And 4, post literally every single day for 3 months in a row. That's what I did, and it catapulted my growth. Wrapping up the Creator Fund, we'll say I make between $200 and $300 from it each month. Like I said, nothing substantial. I also earn a decent amount of money from affiliate marketing. No, this isn't the same get-rich-quick style affiliate marketing you see going viral basically every day on social media, where you can put links on some random website and magically generate tens of thousands of clicks and traffic. I'm able to generate money through affiliate marketing because I have a brand that people trust. Because my audience trusts me with personal finance advice, they're more likely to click on the link in my bio or the links in my description of my YouTube videos and sign up for an affiliate I work with like Fundrise or Public. Every time someone signs up through one of my links, I get a small kickback. This is a great income stream because it's fairly passive. I do almost no advertising for these links and they still manage to bring in revenue. I say fairly because I do still need to produce content that generates traffic to my page, which will then put some eyeballs on these affiliate links and then hopefully someone will click on them. But since I'm posting videos consistently anyway, it is essentially 100% passive. Affiliate marketing is great, especially when you're a smaller content creator. Brands don't want to pay you any significant amount of money if you have under 100,000 followers on TikTok, so they offer you an affiliate link and pay you per customer that you acquire for them. If you're good at promoting your link, it can be a win-win. You can make more money than you ever would have received from a flat fee for a promotion, and the company gets to control their cost per acquisition. However, I've moved away from affiliate marketing as my following has gotten bigger because, as we mentioned in part 2, I can charge pretty significant flat fees for a promotion. I'd much rather receive a set fee for a promotion than leaving my payout to my followers and decide to sign up through an affiliate link. And this is how most other creators I've spoken with operate as well. This ensures you're getting fairly compensated for the promotion, and it helps you plan future cash flows. Also, think about it. If you're only getting paid based on signups through your link, this doesn't give any value to the brand recognition you're providing to the brand by promoting them on your large channel. And any signups that happen further down the line from people that watched your video, liked the product, but didn't use your affiliate link, they don't count. To wrap things up on this one, affiliate marketing is especially great for smaller creators, and I wouldn't recommend getting into it if you don't have some sort of following. I've made as much as $2,000 in a month with affiliate marketing, but nowadays I do like $200 to $500 per month. Like I said, not something I really prioritize anymore. And my last content-related income stream, for now at least, comes from digital product sales. Because I've established myself as a trusted source of information around personal finance, investing, and the like, I'm able to build and sell products to my followers who want to learn more on top of what my videos provide for free. I offered an ebook in the past, which has since been converted to a free How to Start Investing mini course that you can get down in the description. So my two main paid products are now my budgeting spreadsheet, which only sells for a couple bucks and I don't really push it all, and my flagship course, Your Complete Guide to Money. In this course, I thought through everything I wish I would have been taught about money in school or by my parents and packaged it all together in one course. I don't push this course very much because I don't want to be that guy that pushes this course on you all the time, but I truly believe anyone who takes this course will level up financially and be able to master their own personal finances. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, I've linked the course down in the description. You can get 25% off by using the promo code YouTube25. If you don't like the course, I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no reason for you not to try it out. My lack of promotion is catching up to me here because I only make like $200 per month on these, and that may seem like a decent chunk of change for products that are already made and don't require much upkeep, but I put a ton of time into building my course and the ROI isn't quite there yet. But I'm adding video to the course and plan to relaunch it this month, so we'll see if that can spur some sales. This is definitely my income stream with the highest growth potential. If I get to sell 100 of these things, that would bring in the annual income of a normal entry-level office job. And if I could sell 1,000 of these things, that'd be close to $500,000 pre-tax. Needless to say, if I can sell a good amount of these, that would give me the additional financial security I need to feel comfortable leaving my day job and pursuing content creation full time. Help make the dream happen. Check out my course. If you watched my previous video, you know I'm not a huge fan of investing strictly to generate dividend income. However, all the index ETFs I invest in happen to have decent dividend yields. As a byproduct of investing into broad-based, low-fee, passively managed index ETFs, I'm on track to generate around $1,200 in dividends this year in my brokerage accounts. I don't actually withdraw this money and spend it. I have all my dividends set to automatically reinvest back into the fund that issued them. $300 per quarter in dividends isn't enough to move the needle for me, and I'm definitely not relying on this income to live off of, so my top priority is just making sure that it's invested. Yeah, it's not a huge income stream, only averaging like $100 per month over the course of the year, but this is a number that will grow over time and has the potential to turn to something substantial as I get more money invested. Just to give you an idea of what's possible, there are a couple of clients I work with in my day job that generate over $300,000 in dividends per year. Yeah, they're obviously pretty wealthy to begin with, which is how they have enough money invested to generate these kinds of dividends, but that money is enough for basically anybody to live a very comfortable life and it requires zero work to generate after your money is invested. And for my final stream of income, and one that I debated whether or not I should actually include because I don't technically make any income from it on a day-to-day basis, my investment gains. Because I'm essentially working two jobs right now with my actual day job and TikTok, which does take a lot of time, don't hate, I'm able to invest around 70 to 80% of my take-home income. When I said that I don't actually make money here, it's because I'm a big proponent of buy and hold investing. I invest in index funds that track things like the S&P 500 or the total US stock market, and then I simply hold them. I've had tens of thousands of dollars in gains on my investments since I started investing around 5 years ago, but I haven't paid taxes on any of them because they're all unrealized. This means that I haven't actually sold any stock at a gain, which would trigger a taxable event by realizing the gain and turn this into actual income. Now, I could still technically lose everything, but since I'm invested into such broad-based index funds, the entire world economy would essentially have to be destroyed for my investments to go on to zero. With both the S&P 500 and the total US stock market averaging annual returns of 10% over the past century, I'm pretty confident my portfolio will continue moving in one direction over the long term, up and to the right. It's so hard to put a monthly income number here because stock market returns vary so much in the short term. Let's go with an average of $1,000 to $2,000 in unrealized gains each month. That's it for my current income streams, but there are two more I plan to add real soon. YouTube AdSense and real estate. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, so I can't cover them in this video, but you can rest assured they'll be the topic of future videos. Speaking of future videos, have any specific topics you want me to cover next? Let me know down in the comments. And of course, remember to like, subscribe, and smash that post notification bell to learn more about money every single week. I really do appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.